Happy Thanksgiving, Haven. I hope you're all enjoying the holiday and the festive yummies and eats. I know I am. Now, we know Wildcard. This wouldn't be a proper Thanksgiving without some super turkey hunting. So let's get out there and hunt us some grub. Super turkeys. Boy, oh boy, were these things terrifying back in 2015 and 2016. Back in those days, these guys were unstoppable. Wiping tribes out, tames, bases, and all. It was a nightmare. But these guys are more balanced nowadays. However, preparation's still key, or you're going to find yourself quickly overwhelmed. Stat-wise, super turkeys are pretty tanky. At level 1, they boast a base 2,000 HP, and they get 400 additional HP per wild level. But they do boast some unusual feats that make them even more terrifying. Firstly, they take 90% reduced damage from tame dino attacks. Yeah, you heard that right. 90% reduction. Secondly, when aggroed, super turkeys will pull aggro to you from nearby herbivores. So as if a group of 2 or 3 turkeys wasn't enough, you now have to fight those 2 trikes, that stego, and the therizino that was lurking nearby on top of these nearly indestructible super chickens. Alright, so how do we kill these things? There's several effective methods. First, you can use weapons. Like most wild creatures, turkeys take 70% reduced damage from firearms. However, 70% is still a lot better than 90%. The first thing you could use is a tech bow. I personally prefer the fire arrows because of the damage over time. Another good option would be a high tier pump shotgun. These will make short work of these turkeys. The second method is to use Dino's projectile attacks. Turkeys take full damage from dino projectile attacks. So the first example would be your wyvern's breath attack. See here, it's taking lots of damage from the breath attack, but much reduced on the bite. Managarmers are very effective for this because their breath attack slows and has high damage. So basically, you can just hold this down for as long as you have stamina. Turkey's pretty much never going to get to you. Now, what used to be another great method was bleed damage. Turkeys would take full bleed damage as of last year, but that's changed this year. It's no longer working. So what used to be a great dino was my favorite, the Deinonychus, and they would take hundreds of bleed damage, but that's not working anymore. As you can see, the bleed damage 6, 10, 13, 17, maxing at 17. That's just no good. And finally, the tried and true method, death by overwhelming damage. So a Giga, properly bred out and imprinted, Gigas can boast some pretty insane damage. So what is 90% reduction when your Giga's putting out damage like this? Yeah, it's dead. Now that you know how to kill them, how would you feel about owning one yourself? Yeah, that's right. I'm giving out tamed super turkeys to all our supporters. I've tested this out. You can cryo them. Now, something to keep in mind, folks, when you look here in your menu, it is going to show it as the raptor symbol. But as you can see, it pops up, says super turkey. And I have tested this on server reset. They do stay tamed. You can transfer them between maps. So I hope you guys enjoy this novelty. Moving on to our item spotlight, let's talk about Chibis. So Chibis are a cosmetic item. Basically, when you have a chibi, you take it, you can equip it here into your offhand slot. It'll ask you for a name, you accept, and then appearing to your left side is your chibi. So what are chibis exactly? Well, besides being a cosmetic pet, they also can add levels to your survivor. So chibis level up similar to how you level up, and as they level up, they give you a boost in levels. So what you have to do to level these little guys up, you need to go out and kill alpha creatures while they're equipped and out like they are now. Alpha creatures will give a predetermined amount of XP, You can get up to 5 levels in your chibi, and that adds 5 levels to your survivor. And this is a way to overcap your character. So how do we get chibis? Well, you mainly gather them during holiday events. So for example, the Winter Wonderland, Gotcha Claus comes to town. You feed him, you follow him around, fallen crystals come from his back, and you can have a chance of getting chibis from that. The Love Evolved event, you fish. The fish you gather, you have a chance of getting chibis. Or the Eggcellent event, so dodo bunnies drop eggs, and there's a chance for you to get chibis there. Each event has unique spawns and a unique way to get the chibis, but this is how you mainly get them. Now, once you have the events dropped, what you'll want to do is come over here to your cooking pot, and you would put in the drop. So this one's going to be wishbones, and you're going to see here in the cooking pot during holidays only, there's going to be a holiday tab. You'll go in here, and these are all different types of cosmetics you could make with it. Now we can see down here some of these different chibis. I would need 5 wishbones. I only have 4 on me currently. Oh, this one would work. So what we would do is you need to put water in here, you need to put the drop, and then I could craft this. And you have a random chance of getting chibis. Now, something to keep in mind, there is a certain percentage chance of the rarity of the chibis you're going to get, which I'm going to bring up on screen here. So common chibis have an 89% chance of you getting that, a 10% chance of uncommon, and then it gets really low. So 0.4% chance for rare, 0.1% chance for very rare, and 0.09% for legendary. So those ones are pretty tough to get. Now you could recycle your chibis. If you go over to a refining forge, you can put chibis in here. So for every 4 chibis, you will get a random chibi back. All right, so first one we got was a Phiomia. Oh, great, that's wonderful. Sarco. And a Terror Bird. So this week, you can pick up at our base again. We're located on Genesis 2 at 63.8, 61.1. It's on top of a waterfall. We also have a teleporter open as well, if that's more convenient for you all. Go up to the 2nd floor. The doors will be open. There is a vault and a fridge in there. Follow the signs for direction. This week, each player can have 3 super turkeys each and 1 chibi each. I have various legendary chibis in this vault. It's a first come, first served basis though. I'm also hosting a couple giveaways, so be sure to check them out on our Discord channel because there's going to be some pretty cool stuff there. Since this is a holiday about giving thanks and counting our blessings, I'm asking all our viewers, take a moment, send a message, thank our owner Varogue and our admin team for all the hard work they put into keeping the server up and active. This is a really special place. I'm blessed. We're all blessed to be a part of it. So I raise a toast in their honor, and to our server, I say cheers.